Hi everyone, today's video is going to be about movies I've seen in June and July. The first movie I saw in June was Best of the Best, which came out in 1989. If you haven't seen this movie or you haven't seen it in such a long time, this is your sign to watch it. In June was the first time that I watched Best of the Best. I'm surprised not many people are talking about this film because, oh my goodness, this film honestly changed my life. For me, this movie has everything: badass music, awesome fighting scenes, and inspirational training scenes. Best of the Best has such inspirational training montages that, no lie, I thought that I can honestly do tricep dips. I'm sorry if I'm not using the correct exercise term, but I don't know how else to explain it. But I saw him doing these full body dips, and I was looking at the movie and I said, you know what? I could freaking do that. The guy made it look so easy. And after the movie finished, I looked around my room and I said, okay, where can I do these full body tricep dips? So I looked between my bed and my dresser. So I said, okay, let's do this. So I put one hand on my dresser and the other one on the end of my bed, on the wood. And I said, okay, let's go. So I put up my feet and I went down okay, but then to lift myself up, I got a cramp on my tricep, on my right tricep, and I said, oh my god, he made it look so easy. And I put my feet down real quick and I started massaging the back of my arm because it hurt. Two things caught me off guard when I was watching Best of the Best. The first one being towards the end, you see a bunch of people, supporting Korea, and then you see a bunch of other people supporting the USA. And I'm not patriotic or anything, but when I just saw all those people cheering and hyping them up, I said, oh my god, yeah, USA, yeah, let's kick some ass. I was so into it for some reason, and it just made me laugh because I'm like, oh my god, I'm never like that. But when I was watching this movie, oh my god, you can just feel the magic of it. The second thing is, a few minutes before the movie ends, oh my god, I was not expecting to cry my eyes out. I highly recommend that you watch this movie from beginning to end so that way you can understand why I cried, because I feel like if you were just to watch the ending, let's say you have never seen it and you just watch the ending, you're gonna be like, okay, why did it make you cry? So that's why I recommend that you watch the full movie so that way you can kind of see everyone's background, and then get to know the characters so that way the ending can have a bigger impact. Now moving on to the next movie, and it's Bloodsport, which came out in 1988. And as you can see, I'm wearing a Bloodsport shirt right now, which leads me to one of the reasons why I haven't uploaded in a while, and it's because I was waiting for this shirt and a sweatshirt that's over there to be delivered. I'm definitely going to show you guys this sweatshirt, but it's related to the next movie. But comment down below which movie do you think is next. If you love movies like me, please consider to like the video and subscribe to my channel for more. But anyway, going back to Bloodsport, this movie is just extremely inspirational, just like Best of the Best and a few of these other movies that are up next. They're extremely inspirational, especially when it comes to the training scenes. I love how Bloodsport has comedy in it, especially with the character named Jackson. So I watched Bloodsport for the first time in June, and I will never forget my reaction when the words "based on a true story" came on the screen. I know that there can possibly be some underground fighting going on, but at the same time with this movie, I was just not expecting it to be based on a true story. Before I move on to the next one, I just want to give you guys a few moments to guess which movie may be next. I'll give you a hint. Jean-Claude Van Damme is in the movie. And if you like, you can pause the video to make any guesses in the comments. Okay, are you ready? The next movie is Kickboxer, which came out in 1989. Are you guys ready to see my Kickboxer sweatshirt? Sorry that I'm playing peekaboo, but I just want to show the whole sweatshirt. And I love how it has Jean-Claude Van Damme dancing. Oops. There you go. Both the t-shirt and the sweatshirt is from Tapes from the Crypt, so I would definitely leave a link to their website and their Instagram in the description box down below. I highly recommend that you follow their Instagram, that way you stay in the loop on their future releases and whenever they're going to sell leftover products. I spoke about Kickboxer in my movie haul / birthday haul video part 2. I'll link it down below if anyone's interested. With Best of the Best, Bloodsport, and Kickboxer, all three of these movies have such awesome soundtracks. When watching Kickboxer in June for the first time, I absolutely fell in love with the song called Streets of Siam. That song has such an awesome beat and really good lyrics. Now on to the next movie, and it's Universal Soldier, which came out in 1992. I saw this movie for the first time in June, and I also spoke about it a bit in my movie haul / birthday haul video part 2, which of course I'll link it down below if any of you are interested in watching it. I think this movie has such a scary concept, like bringing back dead soldiers from like 25-50 years ago and not giving them a choice really to participate in this program where they bring you back to life and you're a soldier for the government and you have no free will. That to me is really scary because I feel like I wouldn't want to participate in that, to be honest. For this next movie I'm going to speak about, I also spoke about it in my movie haul / birthday haul video part 2. The next movie is Double Impact, which came out in 1991. Maybe this will make some of you laugh, but when Chad says big surprise, huge surprise, my heart skipped a beat. I remember looking at Yogi and telling him, "Oh my god, Yogi, cover your ears." And the next thing I did was just go, "Oh my god, is it getting hot in here?" So for these next 5 movies, I spoke about them in my video called Fun Summerween Movies to Watch, which I will also link down below just in case you guys want to see it. But I'm going to skim through them now since I already spoke about them a lot in that video. The first movie I spoke about in my Fun Summerween Movies to Watch is Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight, which came out in 1995. The second one is Tales from the Crypt Bordello of Blood, which came out in 1996. The third movie is Tucker and Dale vs. Evil, which came out in 2010. The fourth film is The Return of the Living Dead, which came out in 1985. The fifth and final movie that I spoke about in my Fun Summerween Movies to Watch is Eight-Legged Freaks, which came out in 2002. I debated putting Eight-Legged Freaks in the movies I've seen in June because the problem is that I started it in June, but I finished it in July. So don't be surprised if you hear me talking about it in a minute or two. The final movie I saw in the month of June is on Netflix, and it's called Trigger Warning, which came out in 2024. Jessica Alba did a great job, especially when it came to all the fighting scenes. But to be honest, this movie just didn't wow me. For me personally, it was just the same old, same old. Good guy fighting bad guys, or should I say good woman fighting the bad guys. But like I said, this movie didn't wow me. I mean, a couple of the fight scenes were okay. But I found myself losing interest here and there throughout the movie. But I must say Jessica Alba did an incredible job with all the fighting scenes, like I said. And I don't mean to be mean or rude, but for Trigger Warning, it was my first time watching it in June and my last time. I feel like I wouldn't really crave to see that movie again. Now on to the month of July, and a movie that I finished in July was Eight-Legged Freaks, which came out in 2002. The first and last movie that I saw fully in the month of July is A Perfect Murder, which came out in 1998. So that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like the video, comment if you have seen any of these movies, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It helps me out a lot. So I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.